Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Alyssa and this is my channel. So today I am going to do a video that I'm not sure if I should post on my booktube channel because that's where this series is kind of based. Or that's where I started this series, or if I should put it on my main channel. I don't know right now, but I just want to talk about this because it made me so happy, and it's what inspired my current novel that I'm drafting, doing the first draft of it. I'm gonna reach over here. I have some chocolate milk and peppermint whipped cream, which is so good. Alright, so, if you watch the channel USA, and 3 years ago if you watched the finale of one of my favorite shows in the entire world, Psych, and you're a fan of Psych, you know that last night was the movie premiere of the show. And actually my dad looked it up and they're actually planning, like they have ideas to plan for a few other movies. And I was gonna watch it again, which I say, I may still watch it again just because it's Psych, and seeing Shawn and Gus back on the TV with Jules and Karen and, I forget his name, he works in the morgue, I don't know. And then that little clip from Lassador and Jules and, it's just also Ralph Macchio, I think that's how you say it. I have a hard time saying some last names. But the Karate Kid, Daniel, he made a cameo again. And also Henry Spencer, and just seeing everyone again was so good. So this is going to be a Why I Love These Stories episode based around Psych. Because Psych is one of those stories that's just so important to me, and it actually inspired me to write in the murder mystery genre, but I never had the idea to write, I never had an idea to write a murder mystery until earlier this, like at the beginning of this year, and that's the one that I'm currently working on. And watching the movie last night made me want to come up with another idea for another book. Made me want to come up with another idea for another book, just so I can keep going with these characters, because I only have this like main plot line and this one mystery and all these crimes that go with this one mystery. And so I don't know, but Psych is all about these two characters, Shawn and Gus, and Shawn is a very observant person. His father made him into an observant person. In fact, in the very first episode, the pilot episode of season 1, we see Shawn as like a 15-year-old, 9 to 15-year-old, I'm not really sure, and his dad, Henry Spencer, who was an officer for the SBPD, Santa Barbara Police Department, yeah. And we see him wanting to get a cake, but his dad ends up telling him to close his eyes and count how many hats and what kind of hats are in the room. At the diner that they were at, and this show does a lot of flashbacks to before, like when Shawn and Gus were younger, because they've been best friends since, I don't know, pretty much when they were born, and it's all about like Shawn kind of deceiving the police department into thinking that he's a psychic, and it's all like an act that he does. But he does end up solving each and every crime because he's a very observant person, and he knows that not every crime isn't closed when they want it to close, because that's what a lot of that's what the police department does, is when they think that everything's closed out on a case, it's all good, they can move on to the next one, but really there's always more to the story, and you never know unless you're observant like him and actually go head in. I don't know how much time I have because I'm going to be spending time with my grandma pretty soon here, so I might have to finish this video later just as a reminder to myself. And it's pretty much all about that and how Shawn continues on cases because he knows that it doesn't end right there, and he usually ends up saying you've got the wrong guy. And this show is a comedy and kind of like, it's a mystery and a comedy, and I wouldn't say drama because there's not much. It's not like Walking Dead drama or The Fosters drama, but that's kind of what the whole series is based on. So each episode is a new murder or a new mystery, and him and Gus, he usually has to try and persuade Gus to come with him to go throughout this mystery journey with them, and they're always one step ahead of the police department. And we have these two characters, Lassiter and Jules. Although Jules wasn't there in the beginning, it was Lassiter's girlfriend, who I don't think is his girlfriend or wife anymore. I don't know about that bit, but that's kind of the basis of what this show is about. And this movie took off right where we left off in season 8 in the finale, and it's about Shawn finding the ring that he wants to give to Jules, who is Juliet O'Hara. She is like my hero. I love Juliet. I looked up to her so much, as well as Karen, who is the chief police at the SBPD. Although this doesn't take place in Santa Barbara, it actually takes place in San Francisco, and they have Zachary Levi as the main bad guy in this. And it's just, we meet Shawn when he's trying to search for the ring, but then he runs into these bad guys, and he's also in this like wig, this like really curly brown wig, and fake beard on top of a fake beard, and it kind of starts from there and goes on throughout this whole series. And Zachary Levi plays this British bleach blonde bad guy, which was really interesting. And yeah, so I just wanted to give like an overall review of what this series is, in case you haven't heard of Psych. It's on channel, or it was on Channel USA. They're probably going to be playing it a few more times. They're probably going to be playing the movie a few more times in case you missed it. But if you did, let me know what you thought down below, and I'm going to go into my thoughts on it now. I was literally the happiest person watching that. We had the missionaries from our YSA ward, or from my YSA ward, come over for dinner, and we had breakfast for dinner. And then right after they left, I went to McDonald's and grabbed a mango pineapple smoothie so that I could have something pineapple related. My mom didn't cut up pineapple, but I was still full from dinner, so I didn't really get to eat the pineapple. And they also had a pineapple in there. But when I got back just in time for the movie to start, so I wasn't late. But I was literally leading up to that when the missionary showed up. It was like 6, and every time I looked at the clock, it seemed like it only moved up 1 minute. And time seemed to just slow down, because I've been waiting for this all year. This has been my most anticipated movie of the year, because it's my favorite TV show of the year. I might get a little emotional, but this show is even above The Walking Dead for me. Or, like, here's Psych, Big Bang Theory, Walking Dead. That's, like, the row of my 3 favorite TV shows in the world. I'm so thirsty right now. Those are my 3 favorite TV shows in the world. And this one, I just loved being able to be a detective along with Shawn Spencer, the main character, and Gus. And actually, pretty much everyone I know knows what Psych is, even if they haven't seen it yet. And my best friend and I would compare ourselves to Shawn and Gus. I think I would be Gus because Melissa is usually like Shawn, always pulling Gus around, making him do things that he doesn't want to do, and that's kind of like how my best friend Melissa and I are. She makes me do things that I don't really want to do, especially at church dances when we were younger. And we did watch a few episodes when we were at her house when it was still on Netflix, but this show just has a lot of good memories, and that's one of the that are connected to it, and that's one of the reasons why I love it so much. And writing the book that I'm writing right now, which I am, let me go to Google Docs really quick. I'm on page 30, and I put the numbers on there, and I'm on chapter 4. Yeah, I'm on chapter 4. Only on the second page of chapter 4, but writing this book, I'm already done a reference to Woman in Black, and also, I picture Shawn and Gus being the principal and vice principal, because I think that would be hilarious, or like the actors. I think that would be just hilarious, because I also already made the pineapple reference. Lulu drinks pineapple smoothies. And yeah, it's just, I want to make this book kind of like Psych, where it references different things. And for me, it's going to be referencing a lot of what I love. So it's going to be referencing Psych, it's going to be referencing Harry Potter, which I've actually had Harry Potter references already. And I just love writing this, and this series is mainly the inspiration for it. And I also have been wanting to, like, as I move further on with the book, I want to add more comedy, or more of a comedic aspect, like more of my comedic side, which I don't think I'm that funny, but my mom says that I'm really funny, apparently, because there'll be things that I say that I don't think are that funny, and then she ends up cracking up. I don't know. I don't think I'm funny, but a lot of people do think I'm funny, and my mom says I could write a comedy book, but if I have a good idea, I would be able to write one. I don't know. I don't think I should write a full comedy. I can add comedy into, like, really dark stories, but I can't do, like, a full Big Bang Theory style book. But going back to Psych, got a little off topic, but kind of dealt with the whole comedy thing, because that show is all about comedy, and I just, I love it so much that it's hard to put into words. I love everyone in this cast. I think this was the first show where I, like, literally loved everyone, even all the bad guys, because they were so good with what they were doing on screen. And they're also from interviews that I've watched, they seem like such wonderful people. And I really, 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 really want to meet James Roday and Julie Hill. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name, Julie. Julie. I haven't. It's either Julie or Julie. Not sure. Anyways, sure, Shawn and Gus. Those two I really, 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 really want to meet, because they're, like, don't know. Maybe I should have just watched this again so that I can refresh my memory on things. But I just love this movie. It brought back so many good memories, and I love the characters for so many different reasons. Just the comedic aspect, this is what got me through this year, which has been so hard, emotionally. And I just absolutely love this series, and I'm so happy that they're possibly doing more movies because I love having them come back to our screens at home. And I don't know, I've always wanted to write something like this show because it's kind of like my dream show to, or like dream idea to write. And now that I actually have my own police department and like characters to go with it and just everything, although I need to change Officer Price to Chief Price because I didn't, well, he's a chief, but he likes being called officer. I'll just have that. Anyways, I love this series for so many reasons that I realize I cannot fully explain. Mainly because it just makes me so happy. And I was squealing when Shawn popped up, when Gus popped up, when Jules popped up, and Karen, and I was so happy when I saw Karen because she's like one of my favorites. And later on in the show, when Lassiter popped up, and he just it makes me so happy. I don't know if you can tell. And I aspire to be like Jules. One of my favorite things was when she tried to not be nice to Shawn and tell them to just go home so that she can deal with this case on her own. She was like, go home. Please. No, Jules, don't. You're supposed to not be nice. And just kind of talking to herself on trying to not be nice, and she couldn't end up doing it because she's so nice. And that's probably one of my favorite things about this show, or about her character in this. And also the whole suck it scene when they were singing it, that just made my day, made my whole year. This movie just made my whole year in general. And it's what got me through the year. And I just, I loved all the cameos as well that they had. They had Ralph Macchio, who was Daniel in The Karate Kid. He's a lot older now, obviously, but I think they had Carrie Elwes, who played Wesley in Princess Bride, but I'm not completely sure because my dad and I were like, where's Carrie? We haven't seen Carrie yet. He hasn't made his cameo. What? And then he was like, oh, maybe he was the Santa Claus on the street that saved what's his name from getting run over, and or from almost walking onto the street and getting run over. And I don't know where Carrie Elwes was. I was excited to see him though, because maybe I was thinking that was one of my theories about the show, was when Carrie Elwes announced sort of that they were getting back together to shoot a movie in May. I was hoping that he would come back and like steal another painting or something, because that's what he did in like season 2 or 3 or 4. I'm not sure. They've had 8 seasons, and that was just still trying to think on. Oh, John Cena played Jules' father as well. Or no, not Jules' father, her brother. And he came in at the very end, which made the cliffhanger. And that was a pretty good cliffhanger because it left it open for another movie, which they are planning on. or I hope they're planning on, because whether it comes back as a movie or another series, TV series, I just need more Psych. I need more Psych. And this made me so happy. Anyways, this video is 20 minutes long. I'm going to stop this here. Thank you so much for watching this kind of all over the place video that I think I'm just going to be posting on both channels, both my booktube and my main channel, and that's why I didn't really do a specific intro, because I don't know what channel I'm putting this on, and I don't know, I do know what I'm calling this. Wow. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Friday, because it is Friday, and I've already had an amazing start to my weekend with last night's Psych and having the missionaries over. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe over here and watch more videos that I'll put over here, which I realized lately I've been forgetting, because I haven't had a lot of time to do a lot of stuff. So I will hopefully see you in another video soon. I'm trying to film my written Vlogmas, but my camera is memory. Why can't I speak today? My camera's memory is full, so I have to download everything from there onto here, which I'm hoping to do today or tonight, so that I can continue filming, and I might just put a bunch of days together, and yeah, we'll see. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!